Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Guys, today I'm going to share with you a fun recipe of salted caramel Rice Krispies. Really easy, just adding a couple of extra ingredients to your original Rice Krispies. But yeah guys, here is everything that you'll need. Of course, I do use parchment paper. I do have a large cake pan here, rectangular shaped. I will leave the size there in just a moment. And then of course you're gonna need your box of Rice Krispies. You're gonna need a 16-ounce bag of mini marshmallows. You're gonna need a can of sweetened condensed milk, 14 ounces. You're gonna need some soft caramels, at least 20. Half a cup of salted butter, salt, vanilla extract. And then for optional use, if you get some caramel, like I do have here, the Ghirardelli caramel sauce, and some sea salt, because that does add just a little something extra at the end. So guys, let's get started really quick and easy. Like I said, this is all gonna come together pretty quick. But before we do get any further, of course, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, leave me your comments down below, and of course, don't forget to hit your post notification bell so you don't miss another one of my videos. So yeah guys, whenever I can, I like to make these recipes and of course share them with you guys, so I hope you enjoy this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish unwrapping these and I'll meet you at the stove. Okay, so I've unwrapped my 20 caramels, and then I'm also gonna go ahead and open up my vanilla because it's brand new, so I want to make sure that's open and ready for me to use. So like I said, this recipe is going to move pretty quickly once everything starts melting, so this will be ready for me. All right, and then I'm also going to go ahead and open up my 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk. There's a lot of different brands out there of the sweetened condensed milk, but I preferably like the Nestle La Lechera. So I have my can open. All right guys, so let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and let me get you guys a little closer here. All right, so what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna start melting our butter. So I am using, of course, feel free to use any kind of salted butter. I'm using Land O'Lakes salted butter. And again, we do need to use half a cup. So right here I have a 1/4 and a 1/4. So let me go ahead and get that open. And guys, please make sure you work on a really low heat here. You don't want to burn the butter. You don't want to burn anything, guys. So just be patient and work with a very low heat. All right, and here goes the second 1/4 of a stick. All right, guys, so once this melts a little bit, then we're gonna go ahead and add our sweetened condensed milk. So just be patient. Again, don't raise the heat to melt the butter. Just let it do its thing. It will get there, I promise you. So this is where it's pretty much almost fully melted. So I'm gonna go ahead and add our whole can of sweetened condensed milk. Oh, this stuff is so good. If you're making a dessert that has a can of sweetened condensed milk, it's almost 100% that it's gonna be good. I mean, how could it not be, right? All right, try not to leave any behind. Just try to scrape out your can as best as possible. All right, give that a mix. guys. So I'm just gonna let this heat up just a tiny bit because I know it's not super warmed up yet. Just give it all a good mix. Make sure you mix the very bottom so nothing is sticking, okay, or burning. Just mix the butter and the sweetened condensed milk just so it kind of incorporates together. All right. Now we're gonna go ahead and add our 20 soft caramels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Just wanted to be sure that I had them counted correctly, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix that in. Remember, just keep it on a low heat. We're gonna wait for everything to melt together, okay? Oh, if you guys could smell this, so good. So while I'm waiting for that to melt, again, I'm working with a super low heat here. We're gonna be using 8.5 cups of Rice Krispies. I do have another box over there just in case, but we're gonna be working with 8.5 cups. So remember, don't forget to come back and give your butter, sweetened condensed milk, and your caramels a good mix here and there. How do you guys say caramel? Do you guys say caramel? I've heard people say caramel, caramel. How do you guys say it? I've always said caramel. All right. So it's starting to melt a little slowly here. Again, don't get tempted to turn up the heat, guys. I promise you, you don't want to have any burnt bits into your marshmallows. Unless you're into that kind of thing, then I'll, go for it. To each their own. So it's gonna turn a beautiful caramel color. Caramel's almost fully melted. So go ahead and get your salt and your vanilla extract ready, because that will be going in next. All right. So for our vanilla, we're going to be doing 3/4 teaspoon. And we're also going to be doing 3/4 teaspoon of salt. So for this part, for what's going inside of the actual mixture, I'm not going to be using sea salt. I'm just going to be using regular salt. So 3/4 teaspoon. All right. Give that a good mix. Now, right here, this next step, it's completely up to you. You can add the whole bag of the marshmallows, or you can add about 3/4 cup. I'm sorry, you can add about 3/4 of the bag. And you'll see why in just a minute what I'm gonna do. But it is completely up to you if you wanna just add the whole bag at this point, melt it all together, or if you wanna do it like me. So, here goes. All right, so I added about 3/4 of the bag, and I'm gonna save the rest for just a moment. All right, so get this all melted up. Again, work with a slow heat, guys. I promise you, since the mixture inside is already pretty warm, these marshmallows will melt, okay? Just be patient. Oh gosh, it smells so good. So good, you guys. There's gonna be a little balance of sweet, salty. And then, like I said, at the end, if you have some caramel sauce and some sea salt, oh, gonna taste even better. All right, so I'm gonna turn off the heat. Almost all of my marshmallows are completely melted. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and start adding our 8.5 cups of Rice Krispies. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is about a good 8 cups in one 9-ounce box of Rice Krispies. I'm just gonna open up my second box here. And get my half. All right. So I'm gonna give these a good mix. Very gently, don't wanna smash everything horribly, just kind of fold it in. And then I'm gonna also go ahead and pour in the rest of the bag of marshmallows at this point. Kind of do your best to separate it a little bit if they're a little sticky. And just get everything mixed, okay? So that's what I used the remainder of the marshmallows for. Just so there'll be some thicker chunks of marshmallows throughout your whole mixture here. It gives a fun a fun look to it, trust me. It's really cute. I'll just mix everything together, make sure everything's well incorporated. Closer to the mixture here. Oh guys, these are gonna be super chewy, caramelly. Oh man, guys, this smells amazing. Look how beautiful. One more mix. All right, guys. So I'm gonna put that off to the side. All right, right here in my pan, just to help with cleanup, I'm gonna put a piece of parchment paper in the very bottom. And then put just a little more on the top. All right, guys. these poured in, you guys. That might work a little bit better. Just to flatten everything out. Do you see all the little marshmallows throughout? That looks so awesome, guys. Like I said, it's up to you if you want to pour all the marshmallows in at once when you're melting everything together. You know, once it's time for you to put in the marshmallows, you can put in the whole bag of marshmallows, or you can put in about 3/4. Save the other quarter of the bag and pour those in after you've mixed the Rice Krispies just a tiny bit. I'm gonna go ahead and open up my Ghirardelli caramel sauce. Just give a fun little swirl up at the top. Then I'm gonna go in on the top with my sea salt. Don't go crazy, guys. This is just to balance out the sweetness here. And that's it, guys. Let me show those to you. Let me show them up to you. Let me show them to you up, guys. So here we have our salted caramel Rice Krispie treats. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys do give it a try. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys liked this new recipe. But other than that, guys, of course, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, leave me your comments down below, and of course, don't forget that post notification bell so you don't miss another one of my videos. Until next video, guys, bye.